Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, November 29th. And again, you can see what we expected December to remember. If we look at the headlines here coming up over the next several days, a dry slot sunshine pattern will develop later this morning into the afternoon, so we can see plenty of sunshine, and that's going to help our temperatures warm up into the mid 50s to low 60s, or a good 15 to 20 degrees above normal. Our normal high is only 39 degrees and normal low is 25, so you can see we're way above normal. And again, most storm totals will be around 2/3 of an inch to an inch, locally more than that. And again, colder air moves in Wednesday night, and any precipitation we get late Wednesday night through the weekend would be a combination of either rain or snow showers, as we see quite a bit cooler pattern develop more towards normal. And then we're going to watch early next week. We have a potential significant weather system that'll move in possibly as early as Sunday night. Again, the slower the system, the more chance we'll see warmer and more in the way of rainfall. But I think either case, the models are really quite a bit apart on their solutions here. But we have to watch that very closely, because it could be a significant weather maker, either rain, snow, or a combination. And again, that would be probably late Sunday night into Tuesday, and it could be a little slower in arriving, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. If we look at the normals for the day, our normal high is 39 and normal low is 25. And if we look at the conditions around the lower 48 yesterday, the warmest temperature 99 degrees at McAllen, Texas, and the coldest temperature -4 degrees at Monte Vista, Colorado. And if we look at the conditions around the MAC, LAC areas yesterday, you can see temperatures were quite warm, mainly in the upper 40s to around 50. The warm spot, Newaygo, at 50 degrees. And as far as precipitation, down almost 3/4 of an inch of rain down at Jasper, with many locations picking up anywhere from 1/10 to 3/4 of an inch. And again, some areas over here, when you include since midnight, reached well over an inch as you get over towards Lake Michigan. If we look at the conditions around the area this morning, you can see quite warm temperatures again in the upper 40s around 50, and we're going to head our temperatures maybe approaching 60 degrees in some areas here later this afternoon. And then as the strong cold front moves through the area overnight, we could have a few showers and maybe some gusty thunderstorms across the area. And we'll have to keep an eye on that for later on this afternoon. As far as precipitation, Doppler radar, you can see some areas over just around the Muskegon area up towards Ludington picking up around or even greater than 2 inches in isolated areas, with a larger area of 1.5 inches or greater, and much of the MAC area picking up about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain, and a little over 3/4 inch rain down in southeast lower Michigan. And we've certainly seen that at our weather station there in Jasper. If we take a look at the radar, you can see that activity now pivoting well to our north. The low pressure system is still way out here in western Minnesota, and again behind that in the cold air, very heavy snow across the Dakotas back into Montana. And if we look at the low level wind field, you can clearly see where that strong low is across Minnesota. And again, that's going to be moving off to the northeast. We've got a new developing low on that cold front down in Oklahoma and the Texas area, and that's going to move rapidly up towards Lake Michigan. And as it does, that moisture is going to get caught out ahead of that cold front. So while we're in a dry slot right now, we expect a pretty good area of showers. Again, we don't expect a lot of rain, I don't think, from this, but we could see very gusty showers and maybe even a good thunderstorm that'll move through parts of the state here later today. And you can see that where we're in the dry slot right now, and that's what's going to allow us to get some sunshine here this morning. And again, but as this low pressure system moves to the northeast, combined with the moisture coming out ahead of that next low, we certainly could pick up a line of showers and thunder showers later today into tonight. And then as we look at the weather map this morning, by 7 o'clock, that low is expected to be near Lake Superior. The new developing low is going to move rapidly towards southeast Wisconsin. And by tomorrow morning, again, that low pressure system is now all the way up into Wisconsin. And again, the cold front now approaching the area, and behind that will turn quite a bit cooler by Wednesday night into Thursday. You can see we'll have even a chance for a mixture of rain and snow showers as much cooler air filters in behind this storm. And if we look at the precipitation expected over the next 48 hours, you can see not a whole lot, maybe around 1/10 or a little more than 1/10 of an inch in parts of the state. But again, some areas that get a gusty thunderstorm could pick up more than that. But on average, it looks like lighter precipitation amounts, as the heaviest will be well off to the east, and you can see the snow back into the Dakotas, giving them quite a bit. And over the day 6 and day 7 period, this would be the system we were watching for, like in the next Monday, Tuesday time frame. Again, could be as early as Sunday night, could be as late as Monday night when it arrives. But again, you can see much of the area expecting about a ½ inch to as much as an inch of precipitation, and some of that could be in the form of snow. And this is going to be a system we're going to want to watch quite closely here over the next several days. And as far as temperatures, you can see yesterday, the forecast 2 days ago for the 8 to 14 day outlook showing a little bit of normal, but certainly a shrinking area of above normal temperatures. The newest one, you can see, gone are the warmer temperatures across the Great Lakes, back to normal, cooler air. Again, it's going to be starting to dominate across the northern U.S. as we begin to see what we expect for the winter pattern, the warmest temperatures across the southwest and southern states. And as far as the precipitation on yesterday's outlook, you can see much of the center of the nation above normal, and no change really to that for the Great Lakes. We expect, again, many of those systems to be moving through the northern states, and again, that could mean some snow here for the Great Lakes coming up over the next couple of weeks. As far as Weather Watch, you can see the biggest significant area of advisories and warnings are off into the Dakotas, where winter storm warnings are in effect for up to a foot of snow in some locations, with surrounding areas in the advisory area. And again, up in New England, same thing. There's some leftover snows there that are producing pretty hazardous travel this morning. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.